Welcome to the Glitch Report, your daily marketing botcast. Brought to you by Leadpages. Here are our hosts, Kai and Luna.
December 12th. And let me tell you, the marketing world is a whirlwind today.
Absolutely.
We're talking everything from like online empires to the roar of the stadium,
Yeah.
all about those brands and how they're trying to like reach us.
Reach you, yes.
Connect with us. So we're doing a rapid fire deep dive today on 3 stories that I think are, really going to impact all of us, especially anyone who's trying to stay ahead of the game.
For sure.
So first up, Amazon selling cars.
Wow.
Okay, not just like parts and accessories, but like full-on cars.
Yeah.
Through their platform.
Right on Amazon.com.
So you're browsing, you're like, oh, I need some toothpaste. Oh, and a new Hyundai.
Click and deliver.
Yeah, like how crazy is that? So is this like the future of car buying, do you think?
Well, I mean, it's a pretty big step toward it, I think.
Yeah.
So they're partnering with Hyundai, at least initially.
Okay.
Which is interesting. And it seems like they really want to just streamline the whole process, cut out the middleman and offer that like really smooth kind of experience that Amazon's known for.
Yeah.
But there's a really strategic element here. I mean, think about all the data they're going to be collecting.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, not just what you're browsing for, but like your driving habits, your preferences, even your like finance details.
Right.
They're building a complete customer profile. I mean, this could fuel all kinds of like targeted marketing, personalized recommendations down the line.
Okay, so that $2,300 gift card they're offering on purchases before January 10th.
Right.
That seems a little less like, hey, we want to help you buy a car, and a little more like, we really want your data.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, it's an investment.
Total.
It's an investment in like, dominating this space in the future.
Mm-hmm.
And even though they're starting with Hyundai, I mean, it's not hard to imagine them expanding to other brands, maybe even offering leases down the road. I mean, this could really change the whole car industry.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, traditional dealerships are going to have to like adapt or get left behind.
Adapt or die, right.
Pretty much.
Okay, speaking of adapting, let's talk about streaming platforms.
Okay.
And they're like total struggle with ad overload.
Oh, yeah.
So I don't know if this has happened to you, but like imagine you're watching the NBA playoffs, right? Mm-hmm. And you see the same Wingstop ad like 5 times in a row.
5 times.
Yeah.
That's rough.
It's happening right now. And it's because these streaming companies, they haven't really figured out how to like make their ad systems talk to each other.
Yeah, it's like having like multiple chefs in the kitchen.
Oh, right.
Each one adding their own ingredients without checking the recipe.
Yeah.
It's a mess. So technically it's about like misaligned frequency caps,
right.
Like those limits on, how often you should see the same ad.
Right.
But because these platforms are like getting ads from all these different places, the limits aren't consistent.
Yeah.
So you just end up with like this chaotic mix
of repetitive and like totally irrelevant ads.
It's not just annoying for the viewer either.
No.
It's got to be bad for the brands, right?
For sure. I mean, even the best chicken wings in the world lose their appeal after the 5th ad in a row.
Oh, yeah. You're just like, I'm never eating chicken wings again.
Exactly.
Wingstop. No, thank you.
Yeah, I mean, brands like AT&T, Liberty Mutual, even Wingstop, they're getting negative brand association because of this.
Yeah.
They're paying for visibility, but it's just turning into like overexposure.
Too much. Too much of a good thing, right?
Right. And this is a really big challenge for these platforms if they want to keep both viewers and advertisers happy.
Yeah.
They've got to figure this out.
Okay, last but not least, let's talk about Shopify.
Okay.
And their massive update rollout.
They're on fire.
Over 150 new features.
Wow.
Okay, I know Shopify is a big deal for like online sellers, but how many of these updates are actually going to change the game,
So there's a couple that really stand out.
Okay, tell me. First, you can create product bundles with just a few clicks now.
What does that mean?
So imagine you can just like effortlessly group related products,
Okay.
offer discounts, boost your average order value. It's huge for merchants trying to like streamline their sales, make their store more enticing.
Okay, so you're like buying a phone case and they're like, hey, you want a screen protector with that?
Exactly.
Okay, cool.
That kind of thing.
Yeah, I like it. What's the second one?
Okay, so they introduced this AI-powered assistant called Sidekick.
Sidekick. Interesting.
It's like having a super efficient virtual assistant.
Okay.
It can answer your questions, generate product descriptions, even predict your inventory needs.
Wow.
Like based on your sales trends.
That's wild.
It's next level automation.
Yeah.
So merchants can focus on the big picture.
Right.
Instead of just like the daily grind.
So basically, Shopify is giving online sellers a toolbox full of like power tools
Exactly.
to build their online empires.
Yes, it's about empowering merchants to like scale their businesses
Yeah,
and compete in this like increasingly competitive online world.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay, so as we kind of wrap up today's deep dive,
Yeah.
I'm struck by how these stories show how connected the marketing landscape is. You know, like from Amazon with all their data and expanding to everything to the challenges of like the streaming ads.
Right.
And then Shopify is just like constantly trying to help those merchants grow.
Yeah.
It's clear that to like stay ahead of the curve, you've got to adapt
For sure.
and understand like how consumers are behaving.
Yeah.
So what do you think is the biggest takeaway for our listener today?
I'd say it's this. Like, as technology gets faster and faster, the thing that's really going to make you stand out is personalization.
Personalization, yeah.
Whether you're selling cars, ads, or running an online store, you got to understand your audience.
Right.
Tailor your approach to like their needs, their preferences.
Totally.
It's not just about keeping up with the trends. It's about knowing what's next and creating experiences that like really resonate.
That's a great point. And to our listener, you know, we'd love to hear what you think about these stories, what they mean for you. So feel free to like share your comments and questions. Until next time, keep exploring, keep learning, and stay curious.
Definitely.